Good evening, everyone. It's a beautiful night. We were able to open up the door. So we have to thank Ray for giving us the good weather. Yeah, it's all your fault. Yeah. I'd like to. Can I have you come up and give us an update? Sure. All right. Ray Sorensen from Black Dogs going to give us an update on Black Dog. No, it's okay. I'm good. Freaky.
It's like getting it's like getting up in the morning. Hi. Hi everybody. Thanks you guys for being here. Appreciate that. Always good to see you. Yes, I love it. And he's a black dog. Even better. Mostly black. We haven't been out. We're still on our little summer break from racing, but we go next week up to Road America. I think Bill's doing something to get some people to come up and see us. So come out and see us if you can. The McLaren runs on Friday and Saturday, and then the little car runs on Saturday, Sunday. So we got a lot going on for weekend. Hopefully, cars will be nice and without dents and things on them. That would always be good for us. So we'll see how that goes. Nothing really exciting happening here. The only thing we got going on is we got a Shelby Cobra on Bring a Trailer. It's a movie car actually from Gumball Rally. It's the Cobra that was used in the Gumball Rally movie. Tony bought it a long time ago, and then it got restored into the Gumball Rally paint job and the whole way it was set in the movie. And it was in the Peterson Museum out in LA for a couple of years. And then now it's been released, and we put it up for sale on Bring a Trailer. It has 7 days left, and it hit 1 million today. So hopefully it'll go to 2. Who knows? But it won't do anything for me or pay my house off. But it's fun to see. So, but that's all I got. And thanks for coming out. And thanks for being here again. And thanks for. Oh, Dan Gove's St. Jude event at the Autobahn is this weekend. If you want to come out and drive your Corvette around the racetrack. Saturday. Well, okay, it's just Saturday. But please come out. I think we're second. I think we're second in standings overall, but we're a little ways back. So we need our competitors to have a little trouble. That's what we need. That's what I say. But we get 25 points if we win a race. We won the last 2, which actually took us from 4th to 2nd. So we're still a ways back. So we still need some things to help our existence. I think we'll be okay. It's always hard to say. They have the balance of performance, they call it. That's how they regulate all the cars. It looks good on paper, but until you get to qualifying, you really just don't know how fast anybody really is. Everybody will not show their best laps until qualifying because they're afraid of getting more balance or more weight or something like that. It happens to us. At Atlanta, Michael was on the pole by a second, which was a mistake. We didn't mean to do that. He didn't mean to do that. And of course, our reward was, I think we took about 5 pounds of weight. So those are the horrible things that just happen. That's how they balance us. We still won with it, but it was. We hope we have a good weekend. We'll see. And we only got Road America's this next weekend, and we got 2 more. We go to Barber and then Indianapolis, and then we're done. So it's October. So just like that. We're enjoying this summer break. It's like in racing, you don't really get much time off. And when they did this weird schedule where they have this 2-month gap in the middle of summer, it's a bit strange because it kind of breaks your momentum a bit. But for a guy like me, who never got a break in the summer ever, it's nice to take a week off and actually go do something. Where I never got that opportunity. At Newman House down the street, the IndyCar team, You were not to take any time off between February 1 and October 30. There was no time off, and all you did was work. That was, I mean, that was fine. We agreed to that, and that's what it took to do the job of it. But so to get a break is nice. You take it when you get it. So I don't know if they'll continue with this weird schedule or what they're going to continue to do, but for now, I'll enjoy it. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
So I just wanted to take a minute to tell you about next weekend. I will be leading a caravan on Friday morning to go up to Road America. The first race that Black Dog is in is at 3 in the afternoon. But there's like 12 different races going on over the weekend. There's all these different series, different classes of cars. So there's action going on the whole time you're there. There's all kinds of racing. But as far as the details, we're going to meet at 8 a.m. at the Wisconsin Welcome Center. It's about a 2-hour drive to get up there. We'll hang out at the pits and then watch them qualify, watch them practice, watch them at the race at 3:10. I believe it's an hour, Ray, right? Your races are an hour? Yeah. So they don't last real long. A lot of action. In Ray's category, they have 10 manufacturers, 22 teams, and 31 or 32 cars that race all at one time. Yeah, so it gets a little crowded sometimes in those corners. But anyways, Road America, again, will meet Friday morning. If you would like to go, you please let me know so I know who to expect. We'll be leaving the Welcome Center at 8:15. I will not be coming back. I'm going to stay up there. The second race is Sunday or Saturday morning at right around 10 a.m. So if you want to come back for that, you obviously have to get an early start. But there is racing all day Friday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. So I sent out a blast today, email blast with the corrected dates and times. Originally, we had Saturday and Sunday races. I was mistaken. They're actually on Friday and Saturday this year. So I did send it out on the email, and it is updated on our website. Any show of hands of who might be interested in going? No? Okay. Well, hey, if you go, it's a great time. If not, it's not a big deal. So if you do go, please let me know so that I can look for you. Okay? Thank you.
Why don't you hang out here? We're going to talk about the car show. Yeah. All right. Anybody went to our car show? Raise your hands. All right. Well, we're going to do a recap of the car show.
I guess I wasn't done. So Cordis, can you go to our website? And if you open up our website, remember we had the car show registration on the first page. So now if you click that, you're going to see this recap. So I'll just read it to you. It's what a day, what a car show. The day started early, 6:30 a.m. with great weather that eventually turned hot and steamy. We were all working hard, setting up tents and equipment and preparing for the show. By 7 a.m., we had several cars waiting in the holding, waiting to register for the show. Thankfully, the registration area was set up on Saturday and was ready to accept cars very quickly, and they never stopped arriving. We had a total of 195 cars entered in our car show, 137 Corvettes, and 58 Chevys. The largest class was the C8. We had 34 cars, including a ZR1. We had 96 cars that pre-registered, including cars from Madison, Waukesha, Janesville, Atkinson, Brookfield, and Genoa City in Wisconsin, as well as from Aurora, Chicago, Algonquin, Marengo, and Dalton, Illinois, even somebody from Dyer, Indiana. We had cars entered in each of our 17 classes. 36 trophies were awarded by popular vote, including the dealer's choice and the best in show. 142 ballots were taken in, which is about 71% of the ballots that were passed out to the participants. We had 7 food vendors at the show, including burgers, hot dogs, brats, tacos, ice cream, tropical chill, bakery goods, and a coffee truck. We also had a youth group selling water. Our spectator crowd is estimated at a whopping 500 plus. My real guess is about 800 people. We had a lot of spectators. Our charity this year was the Lake County Sheriff's K-9 Unit, Deputy Zerba, and Hemi, not Grand Sport, Hemi. And they did a demonstration with the help of TOPS training facility. We raised funds from our trophy sponsors, spectators on-site parking, and the donation bucket. The total donation this year is $1,300 to be awarded tonight. A big thank you to all of our trophy sponsors, Sue Ratter, Jim and Linda Barnage, W. Monier, Jerry Kelly, Leslie Norton, Daryl Jenks, Bill and Janie, Gary Dayton, Glenn and Tara Bloom, Doug and Cordis Storms, and Dave Zilligan. Fun facts, we passed out 2,750 flyers. We had 30 posters that were used. There were 27 raffle prizes and a 50-50 drawing. We had 51 volunteers that worked the show. There were 345 worker points that were earned from the show. 195 cars in the show, record amount. We've never had that many. We had 3 vendors, a lamp vendor, Splash was there, and the final detail shop from Kenosha. Lots of positive feedback from Lynch owner, Patrick Lynch. He was there for a few hours. He loved our show. He loved the K-9 demonstration. He was so impressed. Happy to want to do it again next year. And a big thank you to the car show committee and all the volunteers that helped make our car show a success. Car show committee, can you stand up, please? People that were on the car show committee. Jerry, Barb, Jeannie, our committee. Barnage is on vacation. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for our committee, there's no way we could get Cordis, no way we could get this done. So what's left here is just some pictures of the show. You probably saw my comment, the Corvettes bring us together, but it's the people that keep us together. I really believe that's true. Corvette becomes a family. But we got lots of pictures, and Dean took some drone pictures. He's going to email them to me, and we're going to also get those put up on the website. As far as some details on the car show, got a few more details. The numbers. So registration income was $4,273. Lynch sponsored us. They gave us $2,000. And our raffle brought in $1,480. Our expenses were our U-Haul truck rental, our raffle prizes, our trophies, our restrooms, our picnic tables, the DJ, our flyers, signs, all of our printing, and getting our permits. So the income was $7,753. Our expenses were $4,271, and we made a profit of $3,482 for our club. So, thank you. So, in addition to that, we also raised money for charity. Our spectator parking, we earned $605. Our sponsorships from the trophies were $445, and our donation bucket was $245 for a donation of $1,295, and our president donated $5, so we're rounding it up to $1,300. So that's it. If anybody has any questions or would like to see the numbers, please get a hold of me. I'll be happy to share them with you. Okay. Thank you all for a great car show.
Felicia, you and Lisa come up here. One of the other things that you noticed when you're at the raffle table was donation. There was a donation table there for Honor Flight, and Felicia had to organize that, and Lisa is from Honor Flight, and I'm wondering if I can come to ask Lisa just to give us a rundown of how it's the next trip.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me tonight. We're doing well. We just got back from honor flight number 30 this past 2 weeks ago, actually in August, first weekend of August. And honor flight, Lake County honor flight number 31 will be taking off the first weekend of April. Not April, I'm sorry, October. I'm thinking next year already. So we have our next flight the first weekend of October. We're doing well. We currently have 126 veterans on the waiting list to go. So, you know, I would encourage everyone, if I may, to encourage other veterans to apply. You know, I know they're out there. A lot of veterans, you'd be surprised, are not aware of Lake County Honor Flight, and a lot of them feel that there's someone else more deserving to go than them. We hear that so often, and you know, we just encourage all veterans to know that the honor flight is for you, whether or not you've seen combat. You know, if everyone kind of went by that philosophy, we'd never take any honor flights. So if you know any veterans or if you are one, please apply. And if I can just add, you know, something exciting, the Desert Storm Memorial is going to be dedicated this October 24th in Washington, D.C. It's been in the works for about 10 years. Now that memorial is going to be completed, the Honor Flight Network is going to allow us next year, all the honor flights across the country, to take Desert Storm veterans. So, you know, that's another reason we need to keep the honor flight program going. So as for us, Lake County Honor Flight, we haven't decided yet when we're going to start accepting those applications, because that's just a whole other, you know, ball of wax we'll have to deal with, but we're excited for it. It will likely be the beginning of next year, but we're really excited for that. So yes, we are doing well and looking forward to the future.
And as you know, we had some donations. We had a quilt, Jack, and the guitar. Yeah, that people you know, put in for a raffle, and came up with, you know, that $1,679. You can buy them cookies too. Yeah. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate everything that Honor Flight does. Yes. All right, there you go. Daryl stepped up. All right, thank you. And everyone recognizes the four-legged friend we have here. And Officer Zerba and Hemi did a demonstration for us, and we want to honor the Lake County K-9 team. And we put quite a few donations and everything, so. There you go, and we have $1,300 to go to Lake County K-9. Great, thank you very much. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta secure this so the sergeants can get some. Yeah, right. Thank you guys very much for the donation and just for the general support of our dogs and the handlers that stand behind them. Donations like this go a long way to help either secure equipment, pay for food, ongoing veterinary care for the dogs. It allows us to help put in for additional training, certificate. There's
national certifications that we try to put in for. So all of that goes a long way to kind of help us make sure that these dogs are not only cared for the great job they do, but that we can let them perform to the ability that they can reach. So once again, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. All right, sure. Thanks, coming up. All right. All in all, a very successful show. And Jim is
Okay, sorry, folks. Get to listen to me for a few minutes. Mr. Barnage and Linda are on a nice cruise over in Europe. So I accepted the challenge of giving you an update. First, another little tidbit about Black Dog Racing. You know, there's two drivers, Tony Gables and Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper was also races another McLaren in IMSA in the Pilot Challenge Series. And just a little tidbit of information. There are 64 drivers in his class, and there's 10 manufacturers. He is in fourth place for the season in that class. Yeah, that's really impressive. So I'm going to start off the racing update with our last race, which happened to be at Road America, which some of us were able to attend. It was on August 2nd. These are all pictures from the racetrack. This is Dragon Speed car. They set the highest qualifying time, so they were on the pole. Here's the Pratt Miller car. This is coming out of pit lane on turn number 1. These are the 5 cars that were in the race at Road America. There's the number 4 Tommy Milner car. And they actually came in third in their class at Road America. It was a 6-hour race this year. The first time it was 6 hours. And they came in third for the finish. The other number 3 car, Corvette, was actually leading the race with about 15 minutes left. They got bumped off the track in turn number 3, right in front of the Corvette corral. Got pushed into the sand by this car called the Mustang. And got pushed into the sand and broke their suspension. So they got out of the race, got towed into the pits. They fixed it, came back out and finished ninth. Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about the Corvette Corral, and there's the different drivers from the different teams. But we went to the Corvette Corral. There was over 300 cars parked in there. It's the oldest corral and the only one that's free in the United States. Guest speakers included engineers Doug Feehan, Ryan Smith, and mobile and driver's autograph session. Ryan Smith is the GM Corvette PR guy. The Corral has coffee, snacks, water, soda, lunch, and raffles. We had a record crowd at Road America for this event. I felt like I was at Indianapolis 500. That's how busy it was. The Pratt Miller team, Team 13, DXT, and Dragon Speed were all there. I learned that there are 9 teams that have the new Corvette race car, and there are 31 Corvettes actually in action. That's pretty impressive. If you think about 4 years ago, we only had 2 cars, the Pratt Miller cars, that were in action in these races. And now they're up to 31 cars. Pretty impressive. I'll move on real quick here. So I told you about Pratt and Miller teams that they finished 3rd and 9th. The Dragon Speed finished 4th in their class. They have a different class that they race in, same cars, but the difference is that Pratt Miller is a pro amateur class, and the other teams are just amateur drivers. So it's the same kind of cars, but different drivers. So Dragon Speed, they finished 4th in their class. Autosport, the number 13 car, finished 7th. DXT, the 36, DXDT, number 36 car, finished 14th. Standing in the series, Pratt Miller, the 2 yellow cars, out of 10 manufacturers, Corvette is number 1 so far in the series. Out of 38 drivers in the GTD Pro, Katzberg and Miller are second, and Garcia and Sims are ranked sixth so far. In the GTD class, Dragon Speed is Dragon Speed is fourth for drivers. Autosport is 13th, and DXDT is 14th. Team standings, Autosport is in 8th place, Dragon Sport is in 11th place, DXT is in 14th. In the driver standings, Autosport's in 8th, and DXT is in 41st. So I bring that up because every one of those categories, they score points and they all get major awards for winning those categories. The next race for Corvette is next weekend. Actually, it's this weekend, the 23rd. So it's this weekend they'll be racing at Virginia Speedway. The other team, the red team with red drivers, red cars, that's called Team Turkey. Don't ask me why, but they actually are from Turkey. So it's Turkey TF is what their team is called. They're the ones that won at Le Mans back in June, and they also won in San Telmo. They're number one in their series. The WIC series is the World Endurance Championship, which is run all over the world at different racetracks. And the Turkey team, their drivers are rated number 1, 2, and 3. And the number 34 car, which is the same team, is ranked 6th. So their next race is September 6th at the Lone Star Le Mans down in Texas. Enough info? Want any more stats? I should ask questions. See if anybody listened. Okay, that's it. Here, Tom, I'm done talking tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. And one more thing about with our car show, we did really good on the trophies. We had a car in every class, and one that is not available. Person was not available, but he is tonight. And Terry Schwenk. Terry Schwenk, come on up and get a trophy. Tell us what type of car you did.
Well, it's one of say 62, based on a 62. And I'm kind of a tight box. I spend the money for the real Corvette, so I built them. So I designed and built them. And company in Michigan fitted the body to my frame. I built it. So it's got coilovers all the way around, Termic 5-speed, small block 400, 8-stack injection, and triangular 4-link rear end. Originally, I had 373 liters, but it was so light that it kind of scared me. 100 mile an hour with the sounds. So I dropped it down to 325 gears, so it cruises. I think I got took me 7 years, and let's see, I got close to 15,000. I drive it every day.
All right. Well, we really appreciate you bringing it to the show. Thank you very much. Cordis, did anybody find the blue Corvette? Chicago. It's not a club meeting until Chicago wins. So, all right. Chicago is going to get a Culver's gift card. Thank you. Set. Oh, it's Amazon. Okay. And Ginny, you're up, Treasurer. Yes. Sorry? Second. Oh, okay. Wanted to see about who is going to be going to Cheesecake Factory after the meeting. Raise of hands. Have Gail count. All right.
Okay, I'll start off with the financials first. Our beginning balance was 16,105.73. Our checks paid out was $996.45. Our deposits and additions were 7,814.16. And we ended up with $21,932.41. Everybody okay with it? Okay, we're gonna roll right over to the birthday game. And we have 4 birthdays this month. We have Al. Oh, there's, oh, I gotta tell her to take out some. She's not here. No, John Reese is not here. Jennifer Delmericky is not here. I think we have it. We have 4 people up there, yes. Okay, the question this month is, if you could take your car to any country, where would you take it? Al Ohm? All right. All right. Bill? Germany. Nuremberg, he said. Russ? Glover? Switzerland. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Larry? Germany again. All right. Sounds like fun. Let's go. All right, Cordis. Get it spinning. Oh, dear God. I had absolutely nothing to do with that. Here, go have a lot of ice cream. Bill is lactose intolerant.
So Jeannie gets ice cream. All right. Looking for Debbie. Here, Debbie. I even gave you warning. For those who don't know Debbie, she is our membership chairperson.
How's everybody? Can you hear me? Am I good? Is it good? Okay, good. All right, everybody, welcome. We have 2 guests tonight. Before I get to that, I want to tell you guys that it's been a really nice month. We've had, and we just got 2 more for us. July and August, we have 8 new memberships. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it's really neat. The car show. And I'm happy. We actually, actually have singles, which is, wow, where did that come from? You know, because usually it's a newer cars, but so it's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna do it really quickly. I hope I say these names correctly. We got Kevin and Lillian Blank. They have a 96 black LT4. We got Sel and Martha Perez. They have a 2000 yellow and a 2017 yellow. We have Joe and Mary, Joe Sexton. He was here last month. He joined. They have a Riptide 2024 convertible. We have Tom Reardon joined the show. He has a 95 aqua teal blue. We have Kathy and Kevin Lind show. They have a 27 mist red. It's another word. I saw the carbon. I don't know my color. Sorry. We have Seth Young and Marissa Ince. And they have a Riptide blue. 23. 2002 Electron. In a 1990 Arctic white. And then we have Todd Johns. He has a 74 red and a 2024 gray. And we have Ronnie Gerardo. They have a 2018 plate red. Is that a color? Because it says plate. Does anybody know? I thought it was coat. Tin plate red. It says PLATE on the, so yeah, red. Yeah, Tim, that's what I thought. So those are our new members. We have two guests tonight. Joe. I'll give you the mic. Come up, you come up. See who won.
I'm Pastor Joe from Zion's Church, and member Dave Silligan is the one who brought me here, and I have a 01 red convertible.
And then Terry. Oh, Santa. Terry came to get his trophy. Look at this.
I've known about the club for a long time. And I've been in the industry. I'm retired now, but I was in plastics industry. And I sold equipment, so I Paul's and Lad and Glenn. Yes. A few other people. That's all.
Everyone, and I didn't miss anything because I've looked, I know everyone else. So, thank you guys for coming. Gonna be doing our close order, soon for fall, within the next month. You'll be hearing. Okay, and always remember that 24/7 store is open. That all the garments on there are embroidered. And then we will have, when we order our stuff again, because I know there was people who saw people wearing stuff, saw stuff they wanted, but the store was closed. We will have the C2 through C8 again. So, and I know people ask specifically about that. So does anybody have any questions? No? Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Thanks.
Thank you, Debbie. And Gail is going to do our crossed flags.
One, can you hear me okay? Up here? Why do I have to be up here? All right. Okay.
Okay, so for our new members, Cross Flags is our little, patches that we get for earning points. And the more things you do, the more points you earn. And one of the things I'm gonna create a diagram so that everybody understands. I keep thinking I'll do that, and then the next meeting comes. And so if you get to 900, you become a lifetime member. So we give out these each week that people earn them at certain levels. Okay. So do I have another volunteer that can help Eric distribute? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Renee. Okay. So first with 11 points is Bart Pilzer. Next with 41 points is Tom Lippert. Next with 51 points is Daniel Laredo. Next with 60 points is Thomas O'Connor. And next with 81 points is Doug Domaraki. Next with 93 points is Dave Zilligan. And the next is 104 points, Kathy Zamazal. Next with 121 points is Daryl James. Next with 133 points is Frank Cooper. Next with 134 points is Thomas Van Zyl. Next with 136 is Brian Boma. Next with 144 is Leslie Norton. Next with 153 points is Mark Carroll. Back. Okay, so next for 653 points is Jerry Kelly. Okay, next for 755 points, Debbie Stein. Next with 1,353 points is Bill Domergy. Next with 1,663 points is Jeannie Domergy. And last, but of course never least, 2,752 points, Barb Harms. Yay!
You guys have been busy. All right, we are going to roll into activities. Frank Punzio is usually here to do activities, but he's out fishing, so I think he has promised to catch us all a fish. And we're going to talk about a couple of things that have happened already. Well, first off, for anyone who was going to go to Gurney Days, the weather held us back, and it was scheduled for August 9th, and it's now been rescheduled for this Sunday, August 23rd. So Gurney Days is August 23rd. We did a Corvette invasion at the Pyramid. Is anybody at the Pyramid? It was a good time. If anyone doesn't know about the Pyramid, it's at a home in Wadsworth. That is a pyramid, and it's a museum, and they have a restaurant there, and hold all sorts of events. And Jim Onan, who owns it, had asked us to arrange a car show, and Kevin Copy and Bill DeMurchie has arranged a lot of the whole car show. Worked out really well. We did we get a count of cars? 32 cars. Yeah, yeah, 32 cars with the rain, so that wasn't so bad. But it was a good time. We also last Sunday did a bunch of us gathered in Palatine. Palatine had their first car show at Emmanuel Lutheran Church, and it was in conjunction with what Palatine called Street Feast, where they have food trucks in a parking lot. So it was a good time. A lot of cars. They packed the entire parking lot. They expected to be half full, and they ended up filling the entire parking lot. The parking lot holds 98 cars, and they had probably over 100 cars. So it worked out really well. We're gonna move on to this Saturday is the St. Jude Corvette Day at the Autobahn. This is Dan Go is going to be Ray is going to be hosting that. Ray, around, give us any rundown. Well, we have information on the web about the Corvette Day at Autobahn. And then August 28th to 30th is going to be Black Dog Racing at Road America. We've heard about that. That's going to be really fun. And then we have a ladies' lunch planned on October 14th. Okay. Oh, Farnsworth House of Bourbon. I guess they should probably watch the screen. And who's doing this one? Renee? Hey, Renee, want to come on up? You have a couple of things you want to talk about.
This is just a quick little drive through cornfields pretty much of Illinois. Trying to find some roads that aren't straight in Illinois is a little bit of a challenge, but sometimes you can find some. This is just an alternative drive for someone who isn't really not going to Road America, but looking for something to do on Saturday. So, Farnsworth House is a house that's along the Fox River in Plano, Illinois. It was built in the 50s, I believe, by Mies van der Rohe. It's an interesting place to tour. And after that, we will go to Crusade Burger Bar in Yorkville, Illinois, which has some great burgers, but also some very interesting desserts. So if you're into desserts, it's a good place to go. Call me if you have any other questions. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, there's flyers up there, is not until September, but I am planning a poker run in September. It will be a 2-night event and we'll drive to Galena. So there are flyers up there, but email me if you have any other questions.
Very much. All right. Thank you. And right, so we have we have the Black Dog race team in America. We have meeting. One thing, let's see. Corvette Corral at oh yeah, at the Final Finish Auto Show, Kenosha County. We're gonna be hosting the Corvette Corral. And 75 Corvettes in the corral. Yeah. Let's break the record. And then on Sunday, September 13th, is going to be drag racing. Larry Ladd will be coordinating that, so you'll hear more about that. One thing that is not on the list right now. Oh, Sunday, September 13th is also going to be Sunburst Corvette Club Car Show. And, Sunburst was, had quite a few cars at our car show, and, it'd be great for us to, show up at theirs, so, if you can make it on Sunday 13th. That is going to be at Crystal Lake. Yeah, right on Highway 14. Martin Chevrolet. Then also, then one thing that is not on the website right now, because we just finalized it, is, we're gonna do the family picnic at Twin Lakes Recreation Center in, Palatine. And that's going to be on, Sunday or Saturday, the 19th, September 19th. And it's going to be from, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're going to, have do our car show. For those who have, been to the picnic before, we ask you to bring your car, polish it up, park it, and everybody who's at the picnic is able to vote for their favorite car. I have, first, second, third place. We're gonna run a raffle. There is we're gonna be bringing snacks, soda, and things like that. If you want to grab some lunch, there's a really nice restaurant grill right there at the park, or you can bring your own, whatever. So that's going to be on September 19th. Yeah, probably that takes us all the way through September. Also, yeah. September 27th is Zion Car Show. It's going to be at. Would you like to come and tell us about the car show? This will be at Zion Lutheran.
At Zion Lutheran Church, it's on Deerfield Road. Deerfield. It's a fundraiser for the West Deerfield Food Pantry.
Yeah, so we did this last year. Dave Kylo used to be our pastor. Now is our pastor at Zion. So it's nice that we keep on bringing pastors with vets to our church. But we had several members of the club show up last year for the car show. It's noon to 4 o'clock, Sunday the 27th. And Pastor Joe said it goes to West Deerfield Pantry and also up Zion. So, get a $10 entry fee and then have a best pick trophy based on people serving it. We have good weather, hopefully good weather, bad weather. We have a good turnout.
We also have a band called Doing 60. I know it's hard to go that slow, but they do 50s, 60s, and 70s music. Kind of stuff that some of us grew up.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming out and telling us about it. That's another one. We will get information up on the web and on the plan. And any activities I missed? We're good all the way through September. And here we're gonna see who wins. How about the raffle? Want the microphone back there? All right.
Okay. For tonight's raffle, the first item up